It was happening, man. Hey, it's 2014. We got to do something different nowadays. Aspire to be something more. Because you see, as long as all we want to do is be rappers, athletes, models, things of that nature, the world is fine with it. Because we still pose no threat. But see, what we fail to realize is that people will help us get to all of these places. All of these places, like, they'll train you to get to the league. They'll send you to the A&R execs at these big record labels. They even help you get to these different modeling agencies. But see, it doesn't scare them until we start to speak of corporate America. Nobody gets uncomfortable until we figure that we want to do something greater. Not just start a small business, but, start a potential corporation. Those are the things that, make people uncomfortable nowadays when it comes to African American males. Because you see, it's not enough of us attempting to do that. It's not enough of us wanting to be doctors and lawyers, politicians even. And like I said, they're comfortable with us wanting to be the next Emmitt Smith, or Bo Jackson, or Michael Jordan. But it scares the hell out of them when we think about being the next Barack Obama. The next CEO of a Fortune 500 company. The founder of a great organization. Those are the things we need to aspire to do nowadays. If you have the talent to go and do these other things, by all means, chase it. But at the end of the day, that should be your secondary plan. Because no matter how good you are, if you play a sport or if you rap or a model, at some point in time, you're going to become a thing of the past. Because your body going to get older, it's going to get worn out. And you're not going to be able to perform like you used to. And that goes for athletics and entertaining. And so that's why you need to let that be your backup plan, because it's guaranteed to come to an end sooner or later. It's like investing in your future. Go to college and get you a good degree. So that way, even after your career is over, you have something great to fall back on. That's going to still generate income. That's going to still be able to take care of your family. Because, let's just be honest, a lot of us, after we make it and get all this money, we don't invest. So it's not like when your career comes to an end, you still have, money coming in from these investments. Some of us do, a lot of us don't. So, you got to plan for the future. So again, we got to start to do things different. Aspire to be something greater. Because like I said, as long as all we want to do is play sports and entertain, the world is fine with that. Because our power is still limited. But see, once we branch out and try to do other things, that's when people get on edge. That's when, they get uncomfortable. Because they know, they can't put limits on the power and the pull that we have when we branch outside of the arenas and the stadiums. So again, I never ever, tell someone who's good at something not to pursue it. But, what I will say is we need to have that balance in between. Balance your career, whether it's sports or entertaining, as well as the corporate side of things. Even if all you want to do is be a teacher, have that balance. Shoot to be the best teacher you can be while grooming yourself to be a good athlete as well. Like I said, man, we just got to shoot for things greater. Shoot for that longevity. The average NFL career is less than 5 years, excuse me. Just because you make it don't mean you're going to be a star. You have a lump sum of money, but after that, what do you have to fall back on? So understand what I'm telling you, my brothers. Let's get out here and shoot for things much better. Shoot for things greater. If you good at what you do, by all means, chase it. But you got to start thinking in the beginning about the end. If that makes sense to you. As soon as you get started, think about what's going to happen the last day, the last ball you snap. The last hoop you shoot. Or whatever the case may be. Start thinking about that so you can get a plan and effect, so you can go ahead and conquer that task. So when you feel yourself declining, you're not afraid. You're not then running to a financial advisor trying to figure out how you can stretch this last million you got. Understand that, man. We got to shoot for something greater, fellas. Let's make the world uncomfortable. Let's build some more Fortune 500 companies ran by African American males, females even. Let's get out here and make some things that's going to last long after we're gone. Let's create a great legacy. God fearing, God first, real boss gang.